Warning. The following video clip contains offensive and vulgar language such as fuck, bitch and whore. Viewer discretion is authorized. You cheeky bastards. So, hello ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
We are here for the first ever Hazzar Podcast, even though it's the second one and the first one went completely shit.
Exactly.
I am of course your host Mason from Hazzar Gaming.
And I'll be your co-host, Matt.
And there should be another co-host, but he's
dead. Let's just say he's dead.
He's dead. He's not with us. So...
yeah, I'll start off with some emails that my dad sent me with some jokes.
Yep, we're starting off with topics, so go Matt.
How to start a fight, this is an email. One year I decided to buy my mother-in-law a cement plot as a Christmas gift. The next year I didn't buy her a gift. When she asked me why, I replied, well, you still haven't used the gift I brought you last year. And that's how the fight started. My wife and I were watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. While we were in bed, I turned to her and said, do you want to have sex? No, she answered. I then said, is that your final answer? She didn't even look me in the eye this time, simply saying, yes. So I said, then I'd like to phone a friend, please. And that's when the fight started. My wife and I were sitting at a table at her high school reunion. She kept staring at a drunken man swigging his drink as he sat alone on a nearby table. I asked her, do you know him? Yes, she replied. He's my old boyfriend. I understood he took drinking right after we split up those many years ago. I hear he hasn't been sober since. My God, I said. Who would think a person could go on celebrating that long?
Oh my God.
And then the fight started.
Yes, that was a pretty good one, I have to admit.
My wife sat down next to me as I was flipping... I think that's flicking channels there. She asked, what's on TV? I said, Dust.
Dust? What?
I don't know. What?
Does that mean she doesn't clean? I don't get it.
I don't know.
That's how the fight started.
Yeah. My wife was hinting about what she wanted for our upcoming anniversary. She said, I want something shiny that goes from 0 to 150 in about 3 seconds. I bought her a bathroom scale.
Oh my God.
My wife was rather distraught looking in the bedroom mirror. She was not happy with what she saw and said to me, I feel horrible. I look old, fat and ugly. I really need you to pay me a compliment. I replied, your eyesight is darn near perfect.
Oh my God.
I rear-ended a car this morning, the start of a really bad day. The driver got out of the other car and he said, what?
What?
No, he didn't say what, I'm just... Sorry, I'm going to start again. I rear-entered a car this morning, the start of a really bad day. The driver got out of the other car and he was a dwarf. He looked at me and said, I'm not happy. So I said, which one are you then?
Wow.
There's one about Confucius here. I'm a big fan of Confucius. Let's see. What Confucius didn't say. The man The man who wants a pretty nurse must be patient. I don't get on.
Oh.
I never thought... Because it's going to be a picture one. Things you have missed in life. You can flip a toaster on its side and grill cheese in it.
Mm-hmm.
You can divide and store ground meat in a Ziploc bag.
Oh.
Just break off how much you need and keep the rest in the freezer for later.
My God.
If you place a wooden spoon over a pot of boiling water, it won't boil.
Are you sure?
Don't know. Marshmallows can cure a sore throat. Perfect for kids who don't like medicine.
Okay, these aren't funny. These are getting factual.
I don't know. You can run a paper bag through your printer.
Can you?
I don't know.
Do you know, I might need to try that. Would it put the picture on?
Store your open... I don't know. You can scratch and... This is actually interesting, but I'm going to skip this now. New government seal. What's this one?
I don't know.
I'm going to have to send you this one as well. This one's it's a picture one.
Okay, so after our topics, we're going on to gaming news.
Hooray!
So, Matt, let's start off with this gaming news. Capcom has lowered their income rate from 73 million to 29.5 million. They say this is because of their games getting lower in standards from outsourced developers. What do you think about that? Do you think they should be blaming the out of their country developers for what games are going bad, like Resident Evil 6 and Devil May Cry?
All I have to say about this is, if you're going to complain about other developers in different countries making your game, surely you have a problem there. Why aren't you doing it in your own country?
Yeah, that's what I don't get. It's like they gave the DMC like IP to this company and said, "Here, make a European version of Devil May Cry." That's why they made DMC Devil May Cry.
Surely DMC Devil May Cry, if you wanted a European version, just translate it into a different language using like one of the, I don't know, voice actors. Just revoice the game. That's it. That's all you need to do.
No, they were trying to make a European version because Devil May Cry has always been produced like somewhere else. Like, the places are normally in like Italy, somewhere else.
Why are you doing that? If it's worked well when it's not in Europe, then...
Well, it's the new Devil May Cry is still really good. I'm doing a Let's Play of it at the moment, and I love it. The only problem is, for people who love the series, they don't exactly like it. They see it as like the shit underneath the carpet.
Well, for those people, have you completed the other series? Not other series, other games in the series, and if so, then... are you just doing this for a collector's thing? Have you not tried to move on to a different,
True that. And then you just got the shit fest of Resident Evil 6.
We just won't go there.
Yeah, we just won't go there. It's just a terrible game all round.
Steam codes Snafu gives some Dead Island Riptide customers Dark Souls instead.
Yeah, I heard of this story. I don't know why people are moaning about this.
You're getting it. Well, they're getting Dark Souls instead of Dead Island Riptide. Yeah, quite frankly,
Dark Souls is a brilliant game. You're getting that instead of Riptide.
I'll read it a bit more. The Dead Island Riptide is out, but it's come back in for some UK and Nordic customers who bought the game at a retail. In place of the expansion sequel type thing to open the world RPG, upon activating the game on Steam, purchasers have been finding themselves with a shiny new copy of Dark Souls instead.
Yep. But I don't feel that's bad. From me, Dark Souls is like an amazing game. So I've never... Why you would trade it for a...
It was literally just a code printing mix-up.
Yeah, it's like I've played the first Dead Island and it wasn't really that good. For people who are getting Riptide, I don't know why they are, but if you had this thing sorted out, because I know they sorted it out by now, but if you didn't have it, just keep Dark Souls.
Fair enough. True
Yeah.
that.
Really? Let's see. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
What?
It's basically a whole new story to Far Cry 3.
Really? That's basically a new game.
You are a 80s like half cyborg dude defeating cyborg men and shit. It's completely awesome. It's in the near future of 2007.
2007, I don't think we really had anything of that caliber.
No, and then
It's like, we have futuristic
Yeah.
robots that kill everything with machine guns and machetes and missiles. No, in 2007 we had an iPod.
Yep. And basically, through this, the game and the soundtrack is getting released on May the 1st. I want
that's
this
nice.
so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, not really.
There's been loads of hype around it, and yeah, it just looks
Uh,
really good.
Have you pre-ordered it? Because I have a thing with pre-ordering.
No,
pretty much-
I have not pre-ordered it.
Good.
I think there's only one game I pre-ordered like this year, and that's been BioShock Infinite from GOG, because that had some pretty good offers with it.
I'm actually wondering if I've pre-ordered anything. I might. No, I was gonna say I pre-ordered Shogun 2, but I think I bought that on release.
No, I think there's only been 2 games I pre-ordered: BioShock Infinite and Borderlands 2.
I don't think I pre-ordered any games. I'm gonna stick to that.
Well, that's a good thing to stick to.
Yep. Quite frankly, some of the things that you get with pre-ordering is quite frankly awful.
They're just ridiculous. The stuff.
Let's just not go into detail.
Yep. Also, I don't know. Do you know Ratchet and Clank, Matt?
No, I don't. There are a lot of things I don't know, including that.
Ratchet and Clank is like an old school. I think what would you call it? Platform RPG game.
Okay. That sounds
And
cool.
they're making a movie of it. It's coming out in 2015, and for all the people out there who know Ratchet and Clank, it's a pretty awesome game. like-
Sorry, how can you make a game out of a platformer? That's
Well-
like trying to make a game out. That's like trying to make a film out of Mario.
Well, it's a platform. It's an RPG platformer, so it's not always platforming, but it has some platforming elements.
Does that
in
mean
it.
does that mean that halfway through the film you can choose whether you want to go this route in the in the film?
That would
So like they have.
Hmm.
So it's like an interactive film.
that would be pretty awesome. I
Just imagine it
would
with
that.
4D as well.
Oh,
A 4D interactive film.
but I wonder how they're going to present it. Are you going to go on the adventure of them, or is it going to
I
be?
don't
Or is
Are they going to see which route people take on the game is most popular and do it that way? Are they going to do it with an RPG element in it? It's going to be,
Yeah, I don't know.
You're
Are they
gonna
going
go
to do
off-
like?
You're going to go 5 minutes in. Oh, I've leveled up. Just you can't put that. That doesn't
Just
really
in the
seem-
corner of the
Sorry.
screen is ding. You've
Level 2.
leveled up. Just like, oh boy.
It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't
I
really
think
get
this
that.
could go terribly, like the other video games that have gone into movie.
What other games have gone into movie?
They're making a new hit. They made Hitman. That was terrible.
Oh,
They're
God.
remaking Hitman.
I could see that Hitman could be quite a good film
Yeah.
because it's that sort of. You could imagine it's a bit like have you ever played the game? No, not played the game. Seen the film Safe with Jason Statham.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I mean terrible American accent on his part, but
Yeah.
I mean that sort of thing that I can imagine Hitman becoming, sort of,
It's like the Hitman could be a really cool
It could
thing
be.
to develop into a film, but I think the story
think-
would be a bit. It's like
Yeah,
at the
just
moment
all
for
over
the
the place without
games,
the
the
reason.
story is a bit weird. It's just like you have to take down this person for no apparent reason, or if
Yeah,
there is a reason,
it's
it's like to
obviously.
get some intel.
Yeah, you want some information. They'd have to ask the developers for a bit more of a storyline.
Yeah.
Therefore, you're sort of careening off course of the game. I just don't think that it's a very good idea to make a game into a film.
True
You could,
that.
by all means, try. If you do, well, please say. I'm not talking about Call of Duty films that are on YouTube that are about 40 minutes long.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose Call of Duty could be sort of like Saving Private Ryan or something like that.
That if Call of Duty was a film, that probably would it be.
That
Would it be? That would probably be it. English.
Yeah.
The win. Just like it'd probably be.
You'd
But-
have to probably go to one of the earlier ones, like
Well-
1, 2, 3, and Modern War.
Well, the Call of Duty storylines at the moment are pretty much like film storylines you'd find.
For instance, if you go to the World at War one, you could probably get 2 films out of that because you got the Russian
Yeah.
and you got the American, so you could make 2 films out of that.
Mm. That would actually be pretty cool.
You know, that I think that sort of Call of Duty would be easier to make, or Call of Duty 3. That I think that would be quite an easy one to make into a film.
If anybody like played the Black Ops 2 storyline, that would probably be a good. That would probably be a good film.
I sort of gave up on Call of Duty after World at War.
Ah, fair enough. I got all of them because it's a good way to release stress. You just go on my PS3, I just kill some bitches.
I don't think relieving stress for me is just getting continually shot in the head and getting killed. Because that really is what happens with me on FPS.
Fair enough. Well, people on PS3 are just like shit at Call of Duty, so I go on after like playing a year on my PC and I get top of the leaderboards. So
Leaderballs.
yeah, leaderballs. The big balls of leading. So
should we wrap it up for today?
Well, first, the one thing before we end
Yeah.
is so you guys can get to know Matt a bit better. We're gonna have Matt some quick fire questions.
Oh God.
We're gonna have 4 quick fire questions from each category. One is for like gaming and all that stuff. One is just normal. Okay.
Okay.
So, pants or no pants?
For what?
Anything. Just everyday life. Would you like pants on or no pants?
Pants on.
Okay.
If I was walking around, I'd want to wear something, you know.
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Wars.
3 small boobs or 1 big one?
3, because you get 3 squares. So.
Okay. Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Cold showers or golden showers?
What?
Cold showers or golden showers?
I don't know what you mean.
Golden showers getting, like having a shower bathed in gold. Cold showers, a shower but with like the cold tap turned on to the max.
Gold showers.
Okay. Mac or PC?
PC.
South Park or Family Guy?
Family Guy.
YouTube or RedTube?
YouTube.
Okay, so hope you get to know Matt a little bit better. Next time we will have a
Hooray.
special guest and hopefully Sam will join us. So,
Bye.
that's it for now.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye. But I'm really going to have to go now. I'm doing shout out.